Ah, you look just like me. How did that happen?
Wow, I think Miss Victoria cloned me. Really? How did she do that? Okay, she's gonna show you in this video. So make sure you watch till the end. Oh, thank you so much. I'm more than ready. Together, we embody strength and heritage. I love you, Vicky. Make sure you like and subscribe. Also comment, great if you love us.
Alright, to be able to duplicate yourself, to be able to clone yourself in a video, this is what you are going to do. So first off, I'm going to be using ChatGPT to get my prompt. So look at what I'm prompting ChatGPT. I need a prompt to duplicate this attached image into two people. One person should be sitting while the other is standing. One should wear a blue suit while the other should be dressed in Ankara to represent Africa's rich cultural heritage. The setting should be a professional office environment. So I'm going to click here to send. Okay, so let's wait for the results. Okay, look at the prompt here. I need a prompt to duplicate this attached image into two people. One person should be sitting while the other is standing. One should wear a blue suit. You can continue to read down. Now here is my prompt and here is the attached image. So down here is the prompt that ChatGPT has given to me for me to be able to duplicate this image into two. So I'm going to come down here to copy the entire prompt. So having done that, you come over to, let's go over to the next stage. So once you copy the prompt, come over to your Google Gemini. Just come to your browser and then search for gemini.google.com. Then once you come over to your Gemini, you come over here. You click on this plus icon here. Then go ahead to bring in the image. So I'm going to click on upload files. Then photos. Once you bring in the image, go ahead to paste the prompt. So here is the prompt. I'm going to click on send. Let's see the results of this, if it's going to be exactly what we want. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. This is extremely beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead to click here to save. And they look like me. They look like me. You can see this image captured exactly what I wanted. So let's move on to the next stage. I'm going to come to ChatGPT and then I'm going to click on this plus icon to bring in the image. Remember the image we downloaded from Gemini. So I'm going to bring in the image. After bringing in the image, I'm going to prompt ChatGPT. So here is the prompt which I'm prompting ChatGPT to give me the conversation, the entire details of what they are going to present and how they are going to present. So I'm saying animate the attached image into a realistic talking video. There are two female characters. Person A is the lady wearing a suit and person B is the lady wearing Ankara fabric. Okay, both characters should be facing each other. So you have to make sure that you prompt ChatGPT on what to do so that you will be able to get the results that you want. So I'm saying both characters should be facing each other directly while talking so that you will not end up having your characters facing your camera lens, whereas they're supposed to be facing each other. Okay, so maintaining natural eye contact with one another, so they have to maintain eye contact so that it will feel like a conversation. Okay, they should smile gently and speak with the same friendly, confident tone of voice. So you have to make sure you prompt this. Ensure smooth and synchronized lip movements that match the dialogue, and then their facial expressions should be expressive, warm and engaging. You have to make sure that their facial expression is expressive, expression remain the same, so that person B will not be moody, whereas person A is having a maybe expressive his face. Do you understand? So you have to make sure that you prompt this so that you will be able to have a consistent character and conversation. Okay, use clear audio, very important, so that they will be consistent in their voices and the audio will be consistent. Okay, balance volume for both speakers and a consistent voice tone throughout the conversation, very, very important. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead to send. The outcome. So here is it. Characters. Person A, the woman seated wearing a blue suit, a blue business suit. Person B, the woman standing wearing elegant Ankara fabric representing Africa's rich culture heritage. So interaction and positioning, both characters should slightly. So just go ahead to read this. If you need this prompt, just let me know in the comment section. I'm going to forward the prompt to you. So you can see interaction and positioning, all this. You can see all this. You need to observe all this. So let's just move on to the next stage, okay, of me bringing in the conversation, what they are going to say, and then prompting, yes, for them to start talking. So let's move on to the next stage. Come over to Grok AI. If you don't have Grok, just go to Play Store or Apple Store and search for Grok. 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 Search for Grok AI and then go ahead to install it to your phone. Once you install Grok to your phone, it is very, very simple and easy to sign up. Just go ahead to sign up. So once you sign up, this is how your Grok interface is going to look like. So you come over to where you have imaging, click on imaging. Once you click on imaging, you just have to go ahead to bring in the image. Look at the image here, which is the first thing. So you bring in the image which you want to turn into a video. So once you bring in the image, you can see is generating. So immediately you import image to the timeline, it will start generating video on its own. Even without you prompting, it will start generating, it will start turning it into a video. So you can see here. So let's wait to see what will be the result. You can see that. You can see how amazing that is. Even without me prompting, without me customizing the image to talk, you can see that. So that is Grok for you. Grok is the best so far. So you come over to where you have type to customize video. Okay, so you come over here, and then once you get to this point, let's go back to ChatGPT to copy the prompts, okay, so that we can have a flawless video. I'm back to ChatGPT, so I'm going to start from here where there is characters. So I'm going to start from these characters. Then I'm going to copy these prompts. I'm going to copy it down to this point. Okay, I'm going to copy it down to this point. That is the overall structure of how you want your video to be, how you want your characters to perform. So you copy, just go ahead to copy. So once you copy, I'm back to Grok AI. So I'm going to come down here to type to customize video to paste the prompt. So once you paste your prompt, please pay close attention so that you will not make mistake and so that you can have a flawless video. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead to type what I want each of the characters to say. Character A, that is person A, and person B. So remember, I've already told ChatGPT that person with suit, the lady on suit, is character A, that is person A, whereas the one with Ankara fabric is person B, so that they will be able, each time I prompt that person B should say this, they will know that this is what I want the person putting on the suit to say. So I'm going to come over here, just come to the beginning part of this prompt. See, do not take your write-up, your conversation to the down part of the prompt. No. Once you do that, the software will not be able to know what to say. Like, it will not say, it will not even talk because it's going to be confused. So first and foremost, you have to take what you want your character to say to the upper part of the prompt. I hope you understand. Please take note of this. Then I'm going to go ahead to type this. So I'm going to say, dialogue. I'm going to type dialogue. Very, very important, so that the software will know that this is what I need to say. Okay. So I'm going to say dialogue. Then after that semicolon, then I'm going to quote it, like quotation mark, right? I'm going to do quotation mark so that it will know that dialogue, this is what I need to say. Person A, ha, you look just like me. How did that happen? That is what I want person A to say. So I'm going to go ahead to send. Let's wait to see the results, if it's going to be just as what is in this prompt. Yes, let's see if it will be able to get it right. Okay, so you have to wait for it to count from 1 to 100%. So while we wait, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Thank you for your support.
Ah, you look just like me. How did that happen?
I was just thinking the same thing.
You see how crazy that is? So whatever you want in your video, you have to make sure you prompt it the right way. Make sure you prompt it the right way. So look at the adjustment I made. Look at the adjustment I made in this prompt, so as to be able to get this. So on these characters, I said person A should turn and look at person B. Okay, so when you want your person A to talk, make sure you prompt it to turn and look at the person B, like the opposite person, so you will be able to get it right. So once you do that, you come down here to click on this arrow facing downward to download your video. Now let's move on to the next prompt. Yes, let's move on to the next prompt to get person B to say something, to reply. So I'm going to come over to dialogue again. Then I'm going to take off this part. Okay. Then I'm going to bring in another thing. I'm going to type something else which I want person B to reply person A. So I want person B to say, wow, I think Miss Victoria cloned me. So I'm going to make sure you include quotation marks so that the software will be able to know that this is the point I need to start and this is the point I need to end the conversation. Do you understand? So I'm going to come over to characters and say person B. Yes, this time person B should turn and look at person A. Do you understand? So that your video is going to be consistent, and that after doing that, make sure you still maintain every other thing should be intact. The interaction, the positioning, the characters, everything. Do not delete this other part of the prompt, so that you can have consistency in the voice, consistency in the tone, even the expression. Very, very important. Do not delete this part. The only thing you are going to be deleting is the conversation, that the dialogue. So I'm going to click here to send. So let's wait for the results. Let's see if person B is going to be able to get her part right. Okay, so while we wait, please like this video. I really believe you found this video helpful, and I hope you are enjoying this video so far. So please make sure you support me by liking and also subscribe.
Wow, I think Miss Victoria cloned me. Wow, I think Miss Victoria cloned me.
You can see that. So after that, you come down here to download the video, and then I'm going to prompt again. I'm going to move on to the next prompt. So I'm going to come over to dialogue, and then I'm going to take off this particular one. Person B was the one talking, so I'm going to delete. Then I'm going to type for person A to reply. So dialogue, person A, really, how did she do that? That is what I want person A to reply. So I'm going to go ahead to quote it. Very important. Do not forget this part. And even though you will forget anything, do not forget that you don't need to delete this other part, like the prompts, the direction of how you want the video to be, how you want your characters to behave. Okay, so that there will be consistency in character, consistency in interaction and positioning, consistency in facial expression and performance, consistency in speech and lip sync, consistency in audio quality. So you don't have to delete this part. Very, very important. Allow that part to be there. The only thing that you are going to be deleting is the dialogue, like what you want your image to say. So, and then I'm going to come over to these characters. Person B should turn and look at person A. So I'm going to switch it to person A because it's person A's turn to talk. So I'm going to say person A should turn and look at person B so that they can be facing each other. Okay, then after that I'm going to click here to send. Please like and subscribe, and also drop your comments in the comment section. Please, it is very, very important.
Really? How did she do that? She leveraged her network and executed with precision. Oh, really? How did she do that? She leveraged her network and executed with precision. Oh,
This is extremely amazing. This is beautiful. You know, it even move on to say some other thing which I did not include in this conversation. Yes, you can see that it's like the image, it included some other thing that I did not prompt, yes, the character to say. And that is how crazy it is. And remember, Grok can only generate a 6 seconds video. So you have to prompt it this way, and then afterward you go ahead to match the conversation to become one. You match all the clips to become one. So I'm going to click here to download the video. So while it is downloading, I'm going to continue this way. Yes, I'm going to continue this way to get all the conversation right. So while the video is downloading, I'm going to copy. I think this should be the last prompt. So this is actually the last, okay, that we are going to be generating. So I'm going to come over to person B and going to take off the conversation. Then I'm going to go ahead to type the next dialogue. Okay, I want person A to say, oh, thank you so much. I'm more than ready. Then I'm going to quote it from who. Okay. Then I'm going to come over to character. Character will be person A. I think this time, let's make the person A to look at the camera. Yes, to look directly to the camera. The viewers, not the maybe person B. Do you understand? So let's make it that way. So I'm going to go ahead to say person A looking directly to the camera lens. So okay, I'm going to say person A looking directly to the camera lens. Do you understand that? And then I think that's all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead to send. Let's see what will be the result, if it will be able to get that right.
oh, thank you so much. I'm more than ready. Oh, thank you so much. I'm more than ready.
You can see that after replying person B, thank you so much, then she turned and looked at the camera lens to say, I'm more than ready. Isn't this amazing? This is quite crazy, incredible. 10 over 10 across board. Okay, so come over here to download the video. Once you finish downloading your video and you've gotten all the clips, remember you can still continue this way. Yes, you can still continue this way and you will not be limited. Ever since I started using Grok to be generating videos like this, to turn my image, to make my image to start talking, they have never warned me to stop generating. I don't know if maybe I've not meet the limit, but I've not been warned. That is what I'm trying to say. Meaning, to me, I feel it is maybe unlimited, because I've not been warned ever since I started using. I've used this method to generate 2 minutes video and I was not warned. Have generated 3 minutes video and I was not warned to stop generating or maybe come back later after a few hours. I haven't. So this is a very, very amazing tool that you can grab and then start using. Okay, so after everything, let's move on to the final stage of organizing our clips to become one video. Okay, and that is the part that you are going to cut out those unnecessary parts. Yes, especially the beginning parts that the software, yes, the image was saying something that was not asked to say. Now, this is the final stage of organizing our clips to become one. Now, you have to come over to your editing software. I don't know the one you are using, but if you are using CapCut, come over to New Project, and then once you click on New Project, go ahead to select the video. So I'm going to start from the very first one I generated down to the second, the third, the fourth, just like that. Follow that sequence. So I'm going to click the first one, the second one, the third, and the fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, so far I have generated 6 clips. So I'm going to click on add. So once you imported the videos, the clips to your CapCut timeline, you have to just go ahead to take off the unwanted parts.
You look just like me. How did that happen?
I was just thinking the same thing.
You know, this other part is not what I asked the image to
How
say.
did that happen?
I was just thinking.
I did not ask the second person to reply at that point, so I'm going to just take it off. Then the same thing, continue this way, take off the unnecessary parts of the video, and then after everything, just come down here to where you see this arrow facing upward to download your video to become one video. Okay, I really hope you found this video helpful. Do not forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed, and please, it is very, very necessary that you have to drop your comment. Even though you don't have something, maybe you don't find the video helpful, I don't know if I should use the word you don't find it helpful, but make sure you drop your comment. Yeah, even though it's a little common thing like thank you, just drop in the comment section. I just want the comment section of this video to be active, because that is a good way of making YouTube to recommend videos. Please make the comment section to be active. Drop your comment in the comment section. Try as much as possible to share the video. Just copy and paste in your WhatsApp status. Share it anywhere on social media. Recommend it to someone. Please, it's just a way of supporting me and a way of promoting this video. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Merry Christmas to you all and Happy New Year in advance.